Hello to everyone. Let me place the camera correctly, and as every day, I want to check first of all the image and the sound. So, hi Rose, ¿qué tal? ¿Qué tal? ¿Cómo vais, chicos? Levid, bienvenido. Primero hoy, di que sí. Y el Roses, Roses. ¿Qué tal, Ros? Bienvenido también, hoy de los primeritos. Okay, guys. So let me know if the sound and the image is all right, and in this way I can continue. Nice. So sonido bien, imagen bien. Okay, thank you, David. Thank you so much. Esa es la actitud, Ross. Aquí a desestresar un poquito, aquí esta tarde. Muy bien, muy bien. Okay, guys. So as I was talking with Levitt before the streaming, no music in the intro. I need to. Hi, Alice. Be welcome. Be welcome. How are you, my friend? I hope that you are recovering in a nice way. So I saw you painting, and it's something very nice. Muy bien, muy bien. Eso me gusta, el buen rollo que tenéis. Ya directamente con todo el calor que hace. Okay, guys, so I was talking with Levi, as I said before, about adding some music in the intro. I hope to add indeed music in the streaming. You know that music for me is something important in my day to day, and also in my way to see the things. Also, of course, good music. Nothing like a reggaeton or something like that. Please don't consider this the music that I like. But all that have a very sharp and noisy guitar sound will be of my likeness. So I hope to add music to my streamings. And okay, step by step, I'm starting to configure nicely all the settings in the Twitch channel of Kobe Metal, and of course you will see the add-ons in the future. I think only need time to make everything. only time because time is the thing which is more needed nowadays. I think is more valuable, more than gold, I think. So I think in English is the same sentence, time is gold or something like that. At least in Spanish is this sentence a truth. So yeah, that's the point, Alice. As I wrote, the music must be under a free license or something like that, and for me it's not a problem. I wanted to make my own music for the channel, since I'm guitarist, and okay, I love to make personal things in my things. Okay, so I was planning to make my own thing for you and for the channel, but as I said before, I need time. But anyways, time to time. So I will be talking today about many things. Many things. I want to show you many news, many surprises that I have preparing for a long time. And okay, let's go step by step with all of these kind of things. As I love to make a summary about the previous live streamings. Okay, so in case that you missed them, you can also, as a reminder, you can check it at my YouTube channel, of course, and even in the Twitch channel of Hobby Metal. But remember that the streamings will disappear in a period of time. So if you miss, definitely you can check it in the YouTube of Hobby Metal. Okay. In previous live streamings, maybe you will remember that was painting. I have painted this player from my Necromantic Blood Bowl team, and okay, this is a first step. I only applied one session over this player, and I have talked about my fast painting method called slayering. Okay, and okay, this is the first session over this player. I think that he will need one session more to reach something like that. Okay, this is another player from my team. So in the next session, I think this will be finished. Okay, but not today. This is not the topic for today, and I want to bring you different content, different things, because I'm at the end I'm a miniature painter, but I love to play board games, war games, video games indeed. But no worry, I won't be playing video games in this Twitch channel. This is only for miniatures and all things related with that. And of course, I love to paint board games miniatures, display miniatures, and all of this together makes the content for this channel. So I hope that you like the same things as me. So at the end, is all about painting miniatures. And of course, I love to talk about the materials for painting miniatures, even because not it's all about making glazes, applying gradients, talking about colors, okay? But the materials, I think, is also important, and I love to recommend you the same things that I'm used to use in my workflow, okay? Because if this kind of materials work for me, I think that could work for you. So I love to make honest reviews of the materials that I have in my desktop. And today I like to bring you something that I haven't tried. So I will be making a review lively here with you. So I want to show you these brushes. This time I will be talking about brushes, and this kind of brushes probably you have seen this packaging before. I think at first sight the packaging is one of the best I have seen ever about brushes. I think this is so eye-catching for anyone. Did you see these brushes before? They are from Squidmar Miniatures, okay? And okay, those are the Squidmar MKII, okay? The MK maybe is because these brushes are from Marta Kolinsky, okay? They are very good brushes, and the MK2 refers to the model because they have released another set of brushes, okay? And they have another one in their shop. So let me show you where you can find these beauties. Okay. Let me check. Nice. Okay, if you Google that, you can find their website, because I think the website is also very eye-catching, and those are the brushes that I will be talking about. Okay, you can find them in the website, and also they have another ones which are synthetic brushes, are very interesting to try them on. So no worries, because I will be reviewing them in the near future. So those are the brushes, and you can find them in the Squidmar web shop. So you can also find another tools, miniatures, and of course their Patreon. So don't forget to check all these kind of nice things, because all of them are made of an exquisite quality, and of course with the same design, the amazing design that you have seen in the packaging of the brushes. Okay, so let's open this packaging. Okay, so hello Ken. No worries. I'm just started some minutes ago, so you are not too late. No worries. I was presenting the content for today, which is a review for this process from Squidmar Miniatures, okay, that they kindly sent me. Okay, so I'm opening this process. And let's see what it's inside. Oh, nice. Inside you can find, okay, some instructions, I think. Okay, and this is interesting because sometimes brands don't add this kind of instructions. So how to treat your Kolinsky saber brushes, okay? And okay, they are handmade, checked, so it's very important. At the end, these kind of brushes are expensive, okay, but as I said before, I'm always comment about expensive brushes like Marta Kolinsky ones, because they are crafted by hand, one by one, are reviewed by one. So these kind of brushes are not made of okay, they are natural haired, and of course they are not from unicorns, okay, but are very expensive because the work needed for produce that brushes is very tedious, okay. So being said that, okay, my preference for painting is this kind of brushes because the quality and the endurance that they provide to the painter. Of course, I'm not happy to use natural things, especially which comes from these Martas. Okay, I hope that someday natural brushes was exchanged by the synthetic brushes, which provides the same quality and characteristic than the natural ones. So this is my hope for the future, but the reality is long time ago they have the brands haven't achieved these things, so I'll wait for that moment, of course. But for that period of waiting, I think the use of the natural brushes is the only options, at least for professional painters like me, and for sure for you, because good tools make good results, okay. So The only thing that we can do is to keep our brushes as long as we can. So treat them carefully and don't waste your brushes freely. So a good brush about Marta Goliski could long for, let's say, 6 months, 1 year, depends on how often you paint, but these brushes are designed to last very, very long. So at the end, the use of these brushes could be very natural for the casual painter or for the professional painter. I think that the message or the idea is well explained. Okay, of course, Alice. I think that this kind of thinking is needed in this hobby. Also for, I said before about toxic paints, materials and so on. I think the hobby needs to be safer for everyone, even for the Martas. So we need to think about all of these kind of things, and I'd love to comment this point of my view. Okay, so being said that, I will explain to you how to keep your brushes clean and nice for as long as you can, so you can't spend too many brushes in your workflow. Okay, so I'll show you right now the inside of the packaging, and you can find 4 brushes. Okay, okay, they are labeled with letters, okay, about the size. Nice, simple and effective. S, XS, M and L. Okay, this is the different sizes that, this is better. Okay, this is the different sizes. Okay, and let's take a closer look to the things that probably you are waiting for. This is the head of the brushes, and I must to say that at my first impression about these results are very, very nice, because I can detect spare hairs, and the point is very, very sharp in the new stage. Okay, so if the brush comes with this shape, with spare hairs, and this is not a good thing for all. So the desired thing is that the brushes comes with a shape form, and you can see that these brushes, if you rotate the brush, okay, let me rotate the brush. If you rotate the brush, you still see the pointy shape for the bristles. Okay, so this is perfect, I think. Of course, you can check the hardness of the bristles. The brushes, the new brushes, comes with a protective film that need to be erased before using the brush. So how we can eliminate this protective film is as simple as this: water and a little bit of shaking in the water, and you can see right now that the brush is more flexible than before. So the brush right now is ready for paint. I will quit the excess of water, and let me show you one thing about these brushes. Okay, this is the hardest of the results. This is something about preference. So okay, so maybe some painters will prefer soft brushes that, okay, you can paint and the results can contain the brushstroke better, or maybe you prefer a little bit more harder results that could move the paint better. So in my opinion, needs to be a balance between these two facts. Okay, so if I need to prefer, I prefer hardened bristles than softer ones. Okay, so the point that you need to see is if after the brushstroke the shape is maintained. So as you can see, the shape here, after applying, for example, this kind of brushstrokes, the shape is maintained. I don't mean the pointy shape. I mean the straight shape of the results. Okay, so as you can see, these results of this brush keeps the straight direction of them after the different brushstrokes. So this is a very nice thing. Of course, as I know, these brushes are made by Da Vinci brushes, which are one of my go-to brands for painting miniatures. So probably you have seen me before using Da Vinci brushes. So I heard that these brushes was made by them. So okay, for me will be for sure a very nice brushes. And I'm at first sight I can confirm that probably I will like it because this kind of characteristics, sharp brushes and hard results are the ones that work for me the best. Okay, so talking about the shape of the handle, I think is very comfortable. It's not rounded at all. This is a little bit flat, very soft in this part, so the brush won't run across the table. So if you keep the brush rolling, these flat areas keep the brush stop the brush from rolling across the table. Okay, so this is something that is comfortable for me. This for and the handle is comfortable for painting. I think is pretty the same handle that, for example, these other brushes. Yeah, the series 70 of the Miniature Maestro of Da Vinci, which I presented you before in other live streamings. Okay, so okay, let's compare these two brushes. As I seen, the Miniature Maestro 70 series has long results. Okay, longer results than the Squidmar MKII. As you can see, the results are shorter, and this is depends on the number. Okay, this is the number 3 of the Miniature Maestro 70, and okay, the results are more or less of the same width. Okay, but shorter, and the tip is, of course, maybe is more sharper, the one of the MKII from Squidmar. So just take a look for yourself. What do you think? Okay, as you can see, I'm reviewing this L from this set. Yeah, Levitt. I have a Winsor Newton, of course. This is a Winsor Newton Series 7, number 1, I think. Maybe I have a number 2. Let me check. Yeah, I have a number 2, which is, I think, more close to this size. Okay, number 2 of Winsor Newton series. And you can check the difference. And the one of the Winsor Newton you are asking about is this one. This is the Winsor Newton number 1, okay? So you can check the differences between the brushes. You can recognize the Squidmar MKII with the golden part of metal of the brush. I don't know the name in English. And the Winsor Newton Series 7. Ferrule, okay. Okay, ferrule is similar than in Spanish, I think. Nice. Okay, so I think the MK2 is a perfect mix of these 2 numbers from Winsor Newton. So you can check the shape and the length of the results here. Yeah, it's something in between. Something like that. Nice. Nice. I think is very accurate. The size of this L brass from MK2. So for me it will be the Go 4 from this set, and the rest of the brushes from this set, maybe this is very interesting. The M is a little bit smaller than the M, of course. This is logic. But maybe the XS and the S for my painting workflow are only needed for painting the smaller things, like for example eyes, and the little details that you can add at the very end of the process of the painting. But with the M and L, I think I will be painting the most of the miniatures and the parts on the miniature, no matter the size. I think I mean that I will be painting a miniature of this size or a miniature of this size, with a brush around these sizes, okay? So if maybe some of you are painting a big miniature with a brush like that, the S or XS, but for me this is for example with the S, if you need to paint larger areas, you start to apply tick 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 a lot of brush strokes, and for me this is something that will make nastier results in the finishes of your paint. For sure will be more patchy. The paint will look at the end more chalky, more I don't know the word exactly. In Spanish we can say seems a little, decimos en español pues que parece que está como sucio, ¿no? Que está como incluso texturado a veces. Okay, I'm color. Is as I said before, is something terroso. Terroso is chalky. Is something more related with chalky brands of paints. I think the paints when are very flat, at the end looks chalky. The finish with a lot of brush strokes. I mean that the finishes are not even, are not uniform, and at the end the overall look is like it's dirty or is some finish or sketchy. At least it's sketchy. If you are looking for textures and a lot of noise in your painting, that's the word that I was looking for. Okay. maybe this is for you, but if you are struggling with softness of the the softness of the gradients, okay, this is better to play with bigger brushes, okay. So Eincolor said that he prefers long bristles, short bristles brushes like that rather than the long bristles like the 70 series of Da Vinci. I prefer some. For me, the preferences is something like that. I prefer this or this, not less. More short than this for me is because Winsor Newton, for example, has the short results series, and for me is not the thing that I prefer. Because the main problem with the short results is that this kind of brushes could be more precise for you, but charge less paint, obviously, because the results are more short and the capacity of absorbing paint is less. So I prefer to load as much paint as I can when I'm painting. So this is, as I said before, something about personal preferences, okay? So what are your preferences out there? People prefers long results or short results? Okay, me too. Long results. Okay, nice guys. So I think I love to try them on right now, but I want to start painting something. But the first step for what I want to paint is not with the brushes. So I will apart, but not too far, these brushes for the later steps. And I want to present you what I will be painting today. And this is the subject. Okay. This is a chibi miniature from, I think, you could probably know this character. And if you don't recognize it, okay, you are not in the earth. Yeah, you're right, Levitt. This is, I think, a fan-made miniature from Wolverine, okay? And probably you are now understanding why I was painting this Space Marine with this color scheme. So, okay, I was making some, giving you some clues about the incoming projects for my channel, okay? Yeah, this is the mini which I have designed for my workshops, okay? This is a free miniature which I'll give to the people who attends to my workshops about painting chibi style that I developed in years ago, I think, when I was managing the painting team in Big Child Creatives, and we were painting the projects for Cool Mini or Not about this kind of miniatures, chibi miniatures. We started back in the past with Arcadia, with the miniatures, not the Arcadia, the Starcadia Quest, okay? And we started to develop this painting style, and I've tried to adapt the 2D concept art provided to us, and I try to put this concept and these lines, these colors, this approach into a 3D miniature, and the results are the ones that I want to show you right now. So let me show you a little introduction to these things, because maybe some of you have missed these miniatures, and I'm totally in love with them, and I want to of course to show you. So let me show you a little presentation, okay? So you can see the chibi style that I was talking about. These are the Fantastic Four, and okay, this is I think this is the chibi style, the OG. OG because as I said before, I designed it. I made this kind of approach to these miniatures, and of course you can learn from me directly this time with to apply this kind of approaches on your miniature. So you can see here the concept art, and the task here is to try to replicate this light, these shadows, these rime lights into your miniatures. Okay, so of course credits to Edward Guiton, which is the designer of these characters, and he was one of the inspiration for me since the days of Rackham miniatures. If you are old enough, you could remind the work of Edward Guiton in Rackham, and he was made something very new, something very fresh, elegant for all the miniature painters, and okay, for the miniature wall. Okay, he blast our minds, and the miniatures from Rackham was incredible fresh for at least for me. Okay, so years after some years, I have the pleasure to paint the chibi miniatures designed by himself. Okay, so let me show you some of his works, and okay, the colored versions by Giorgia Lanza, which is amazing colorist as well. You can see some samples of their work, and the idea, this is the miniature for my workshop. You can check right now, because I will be painting. This is some light references which are not the subject of today, and of course references for painting the miniature. So this is part of the incoming workshops. Of course, more references. We need references for paint, and of course this is the ideas that I want to show you. Of course, about the backdrop. Okay, guys, so as you can see, I love to paint backdrop. This is something that is trademark of mine. So I think, oh, why not to paint a backdrop on a chibi miniature, of course. And as every miniature that I love to paint, I look for my references first of all. So this is why I'm showing you some references, and let me explain you something. Of course, you can see here a cover for the Marvel United game, board game, and you can see here Wolverine under. This is the thing that you want to look for is the color behind him. Okay, and you can see cool colors like blue, green, and so on. And in this other cover, you can see Iron Man and Red Skull, and behind them there is a warm and yellowish backdrop. Okay, and I think this is not working in Wolverine, this kind of sunny or explosive backdrop, because the color is too similar to the one on the suite of Wolverine. This is yellow, and the backdrop has a lot of yellow. So this is why I thought that something bluish or greenish will match better with my miniature. Okay, so this is something quick that I want to explain to you when you need to decide colors for your backdrops, or even vice versa for your miniatures. Okay, so looking at the references, always we could obtain the answers for our questions. Okay, so Of course, you can see here, this is not for Marvel United, but is also a great cover art by Edward. And you can see the color of the sky, which is the reference that I want to keep for Wolverine. Okay, so keep the idea of this bluish color smoothing towards the light turquoise. Okay, turquoise. Sorry, the Spain English. Okay, and this is another ideas that I took from Said Jalabi, which is another of the artists who participates in this project of X-Men United, Marvel United, and so on. You can see he made a great work on the cards. These, I think, are the artwork for the cards of the board game. Okay, so as you can see, this kind of backdrops on the characters of the cards are very impacting, I think, and very related with the comic style. So I think I could approach something very similar to that. Not all the backdrops needs to be drawn like real, so you can make something conceptual like that, and it's very comic related. And keep an eye on these textures made by dots. This is something that I definitely love in this art from Said Jalabi. So, okay. This is more about fundamentals, and you can see what I have been talking about, the version of the concept art and the miniature version. This is the point, to replicate this style on the miniature, and this is all about the chibi style that I have presenting to you today. This is some of finished art of different miniatures which I have painted through these projects. Okay, not all of them, but I like to present you at least some of them. Okay, so I hope that you like it, the presentation, and okay, let's paint something on this little guy that I have over here. But as I said before, the subject of the demonstration that I will be doing this weekend on Poland, on Warsaw, in the Contrast Festival, will be this little guy. Okay, so if you are near of Warsaw, I invite you to take a look to the demonstration that I will be doing on Sunday on the Contrast Festival, as I said before. If you don't know this festival of miniatures, let me show you a little bit some information about that. Okay, yeah, this is the things that I want to show. Okay, this is the web page for Contrast, and as you can see, it is starting on 29. So, one day to go. Nice. I am flying tomorrow, so I hope to see you there this weekend, okay? So, on Sunday, I will be doing, as I said before, the demonstration with this Wolverine chibi, and demonstration the painting chibi style on the miniature. Okay, so don't miss it if you are near to that. And if you don't know Contrast Festival, you now have a new date for the next year because it's amazing, this show of miniatures. Okay, so of course, let me apply some colors right now on the backdrop, because this will be the subject for today. And no worries, because I will bring for future live streamings, painting sessions over the miniature of Wolverine. Do you like it to see it? Okay, again, color. Yeah, this is the miniature also for the workshop of the SMC. So this is a free miniature, as I said before, of all my TV style workshops, but I must to say that it's only available in my workshops. So you can find this miniature in other way. So this is something that I must to say. Okay, this is free, but it is exclusive, I think. And of course, yeah, you are right, I will be doing a mini workshop of painting chibi style in the SMC in October, I think, in Holland. So you have another chance to attend to a workshop about chibi style. But I must to say that I think only three seats left. So if you are interested, don't miss the opportunity. Okay, so let me show you what I'm talking about. This is the SNC first scale model challenge, is called. Okay, and if you don't know it, it's a very big also contest for miniature painters. And of course I will be there making, you can check it, all the workshops that will be running in those days. And of course you can find, this is mine, and 3 seats left. So if you are interested, don't miss the opportunity. Nice and hand color. So I think it will be interest to you, because in the SMC we won't be painting the backdrop, so you can mix the two concepts because you are seeing the session of today. Okay, so first of all I will start the painting of the backdrop using the airbrush, because it's easier and quicker, I think. Nice. So as I said, in every live streaming I love to use the airbrush, because offers me some finishes, some possibilities that with the brush, okay, I could make with the brush. So if you don't have an airbrush, don't hesitate to try the same techniques, or almost the same with the brush. But if you have an airbrush, you will be you'll have the more you will make the things easier, I think is the correct expression for that. Okay, you will earn some time and things will be easier, rather than making the same processes with the brush. Okay, so at the end, nowadays a simple and cheap airbrush is affordable, I think, if you like the hobby, you like to paint. And of course I don't recommend you that you spend a lot of money in your first airbrushing equipment, but I recommend to you that start with something very affordable, and from that, if you like it and you start to use with confidence, you can invest more money in better tools. But don't hesitate to start with a low point, at least, in order to start airbrushing, because it's something that is very not needed, but very useful for a miniature painter. Okay, if you want to start with some nice equipment at the very beginning, I can recommend you this one. For example, this is the Neo Iwata, which I think is all around 100 euros or something like that. Is I think not the expensive airbrush on the market, and the results and the quality is nice. In fact, I will be using that for applying these coats. This is a 0.4 millimeters nozzle, and it's nice because you wanna strap the nozzle too easily. So this is something very cool. Okay, so I will use. Oh, sorry. I love to use this tool for mixing my paint, but sorry for the noise. And of course, a little bit of diluent. With the airbrush and the backdrops, as you can see in my previous live streaming where I was painting this backdrop as well, if you have missed these sessions, you can find in the YouTube channel of Hobby Metal. Okay, so don't miss the opportunity to check it out. Okay, so I will be using the thinner a little bit to not obstruct the airbrush with thick paint, and also to help in the adherence of the paint on the surface. Okay, this is the why of adding thinner, and of course to dilute this kind of paints in a better way to be airbrushed. Okay, because thick paint will obstruct the nozzle. Okay, I add 3 drops, and with an old brush I'll mix the paint with the thinner, and that's all about charging the airbrush. Okay guys, if you have any questions or any doubts, please don't hesitate to ask me, because I will be more than grateful to answer you. Okay, so let me check the references that I have showed to you previously. So my first color will be a very light blue. I will need also some yellow and blue, of course. I will be using acrylic color like that and like that. If you are asking if you need special colors for airbrushing, it's not needed. With your acrylic colors are more than enough. Of course, try to not airbrushing toxic colors or something like that, more if you don't have any protection. Okay, but this kind of water-based acrylics are totally okay to be airbrushed. Okay, so I charge the airbrush with white, and now I will be adding a little bit of blue, only a little bit, not too much, because I want a very light color for the first layer. I will be painting from light to dark. This is not the first time that I comment this fact, because when I'm painting with the airbrush, this is the way to paint. So a little bit of yellow, maybe too much. Oh fuck. Okay, no worries. Okay, you can see the light color that I have achieved, and now I will start to paint. Mainly in the central area. I will apply one layer and I let it dry. Wait, sorry. I'm painting in the small window. Because the weather is so hot, the time to needed for the completely dry of the layers is very short. Okay, And this is the way to work with the airbrush, layer by layer. Don't expect to cover in one layer, because this is not the thing working with the airbrush. For sure, you'll need to cover in different layers, like I'm doing right now. And you can see that the color is built in this way. I'll charge a little bit of the color. I run out so quickly. I'll redo the mix. Same colors. I'll make it a little bit lighter this time. This is the nice point, because you can modify the quantities when you are mixing things. I want to make it lighter than before. I let it dry before starting to create some spider legs. And let me zoom out a little bit, because you can see the distance at the one I'm throwing the airbrush. I'm not painting in this at this distance. I'm pretty far away in order to obtain a wider area for painting. You need to play with the distance of the surface and the airbrush which are your painting, okay? Nice. Now I have a very nice area for painting. Nice, okay? I will clean the airbrush quickly. Okay, a little bit of alcohol to clean the cassoulet, and this will be enough to make the color change, okay? Nice. Can you see the cassoulet clean right now? A little bit of water. And ready for the next color. But first, I'll need to wait until it is dried. Let me apply a little bit of hair dryer. It's I can imagine that I will be using the hair dryer today, because in Madrid we are, I think, let me check, 33 Celsius. It's incredible, but summer is here. Shit. Okay, let me mute. Okay, right now. Now it's totally dried, the previous layer of colors, and I'll start to obtain the same feeling that I have shown you. Let me make a reminder of what I'm talking about this. This is the effect that I want to replicate, or this one. Let's see what is the best suited for my miniature, okay? So, just keep in your mind these shapes, straight shapes, straight lines, okay? Which are present on this artworks from site Jalabi. Okay, so I'll do something similar, and I will be using this masking tape. Okay, so I'll need to find a direction for my pattern. Okay, let me. And this is the part that you need to get crazy and use your own creativity. Maybe something directional could be nice. I don't know. Maybe. Maybe. But maybe something straight also could be nice. Use different sizes of the masking tape because this will be more interesting. I have different sizes right here. So I must to say that this is something that, okay, you can do it with the brush, but of course you can imagine that with the airbrush is more easy to do. This is something about what I was talking before. Okay, this is another size, but this is very teeny. I don't see the beginning of the tape. Yeah, here it is. Nice. Okay, you can use tweezers to place these stripes. Okay, those are not a good tweezers. Better. So I'll try to make it random patterns of these stripes. I think will be better with the knife. You don't need to make exact things, okay? But I think the important aspect is to be random, to create an illusion. The beautiful thing about that is that nobody knows the results until the end. No, let me use this more in this area, the outer area. Okay, something like that. I don't need to be 100% straight in this placing. And of course, I'm always commenting the same. If you are at home, could be more careful. So do that. But I need to speed up the processes so you are not bored today. A couple of trips more. Nice. Maybe it's time consuming, but I think is something that worth the time spent. And last, okay, sorry because I'm out of the screen sometimes. If I'm out of the screen, just let me know, guys. Thank you, Alice. So kind. Okay, so we had something. What do you think? This will work? Let me break a little bit the lines. I'll trim a piece of the tape in this shape so I can use in this way. For example, here. Just get crazy with this. I will trim another piece of tape. Like that, okay? And I will use this piece, I don't know where. Okay, too big. Let me I will trim in this way also. Nice. And for example, this last piece of paper, for example, here. I don't know. No, not the light areas. I'll try to keep them in the center. Okay. Okay. I'll try to. Yeah, that's nice. Okay. So I have this schema. I'll check right now if it is working or not. So, what do you think? Excited about the outcome, Alice said. Yeah, me too. To be honest, I haven't tried this before, so in my mind it's working, but who knows in the reality. Have you ever had this feeling or this situation, something planted in your head, and okay, this will work, and after some issues, things go totally wrong? Okay, so for charging the IRAs, the same process as before. I will use this time the bluish color, okay? Not white this time. Was about everything Alice said. Okay, there's a sentence that makes me laugh because said that life is what is the thing that happen while you are making other plans. So this is all about the life, I think. But at the end, I think is nice in this way, because if the life was what you have decides is something very very boring, I think. Imagine one thing, for example. You said, okay, I like to make this gesture, and the mini is painted. Okay, could be nice because you will have 100 of miniatures painted by day, but at the end this will lose all the value. So at the end I think things are nice at they are. So, and the beautiful part about this hobby at the end is the process, not the results. The results, okay, doesn't matter, because the results each day will be better for you if you are constant and you are learning from good sources. I think the results will come, but maybe not today. Okay, but the way that you travel in your hobby adventure, this is the fun part, I think. So keep it in mind. Okay, so I have charged some blue on the IRAS, and now, oh my bad, I did in the wrong way. Let me. I need to make the opposite that I have made right now. Okay, because I wanted the light area in the center. Okay, not in the boundaries. Oh my bad. This is the life. No worries. Everything has solution, except the death, I think. So I will cover the central part of my design, and I will be also adding some lines in these areas. Okay, this is life. And of course, let me break some lines in the other side. Wow, this is the heat of the moment. Do you like the hot weather? I hate it. Okay, now it's better, because I wanted to darken every place, but not the center area, and I will be painting the center area with this dark color. Heat of the moment, yeah. Nice. Remember, one layer, let it dry. Another layer, let it dry. And so on. Nice. And let it dry. I will speed up a little bit. Sorry. Okay. Hola Alejandro, buenas tardes. Hi Alex. Okay, so let's check what is happening right now, because with the masking tape is sometimes hard to know what is going on. And this is the results. Nice. I will be reusing these stripes. This is the center area, which I need to keep it. Okay. It's okay, it's okay. It's going nice. I need to quit a little bit here and here, maybe. Because I want darker areas in the boundaries. I will use this one. Over here, for example. Why not? And of course, I need to cover again the center area. I have discovered to see what is going on. And I like what I seen. Here, this, and this. Okay, so now I haven't cleaned my eyebrows because I will be adding darker colors to this. I need darker blues, for example, this one, or also I need a little bit of red, dark red. This will be nice, I think. Corn red and Night Lord's blue, okay? Because I'm adding paint, I will be adding the paint to the palette, so I can pick the exact amount that I want. Okay, because I'm adding more paint, I'll need to add also a little bit of diluent to not make the mix too thick. Remember about us absorbing the eyebrows, so take care about that. I will be adding the dark blue, and you can check that the color is darkened right now. I will be not using right now the red color because I don't want the darker one in this step, okay? So let's paint with this color. I'm checking the screen right now, and I think it's a little bit crazy. What are you seeing? Because the results, even I don't know what will be done, what will be the real results after all of this. I promise you. Okay, this could be an epic fail. But no worries. I think I love to. Oh, what happened? I love to make these kind of things, and if I need to fix something, I love to make it for you, because I always say that in miniatures all can be fixed, and of course all of us didn't get the results desired at the first attempt. So this is all about to apply paint and correct the application. I have added more blue, dark blue in the mix. Let me stick a little bit this part. Okay. See how I'm painting in the boundaries with this dark color, especially in these lateral areas and in the upper squares. Of course, needed to say that the darkest area will be the part where the backdrop and the base meet together. We need to blur with a very dark color this join. Muchas gracias, Alejandro. Thank you so much. It's nice to see you all the days here. We are building a little community. I'm very happy because of this is made for you. I need to say, I love to chat with you, show you some tricks, and you know, but at the end, I'm pretty happy because you enjoy the things that I'm showing to you. So okay, seeing you again day by day is so nice for me. Okay, guys, so this is the blue is the darkest one, but I think now it's time to apply definitely the blue, the darkest blue on the backdrop. Okay, so now I will be using the tape in some places to cover definitely some areas like that, like that. Like that, for example. Okay, and I will be adding right now a little bit of red. This will be darkening the red color, sorry, the blue color on the eyebrows, and I will be applying this darkest color of the backdrop. Small touches right now because I don't want to make it every place right now darker. Okay, and now it's time to stop. I'll clean the eyebrows. It is very important. This step is the only bad part of the eyebrows is the time that you need to spend cleaning the eyebrows, but is part of the game, you know. So I will show you how to make it quickly. Okay, I have here my eyebrows, and I'll pick the dropper with only a little bit of water. I will be filling the gap with the rest of the paint with water, and now I'll take the mix of water and the rest of the paint with the dropper to the dirty water and repeat until the cassoulet is empty. Okay, so I have now the cassoulet empty. I rusted the rest of the paint through the nozzle because I don't want to spray all of this paint and obstruct the nozzle if it's not necessary. Now I can add a little bit of alcohol or cleaner, whatever you like. With the same dirty and old brush, I clean the cassoulet a little bit. I'm cleaning the rest of the paint, and I'm eyebrows on the, I don't know how it's called, this thing, the filter, I think. Okay, so I made the cleaning process nice and quickly. The airbrush is prepared for another color change, but I think it's not needed right now. Now we need to enjoy. Was a quick process, I think. Did you use the masking tape before and the airbrush and made this kind of techniques in your miniatures? This is also you can apply these techniques also on miniatures, not only in backdrops. So I use these kind of things for masking armors or plates or something like that in sci-fi miniatures, and you can make very nice patterns. Okay. Okay, so let's go to the important. I think you are waiting for that. It isn't. Okay, Alice, you will love it. I promise you. So let's zoom it a little bit and let's go. So it's important that you need to wait until everything is dried. And now, okay, start to peel this masking tape. Probably I will need the X-Acto knife to take some parts away. Okay, you are seeing something? Very nice. Not bad so far. Okay, I'll continue. Okay, guys, and the emission, the streaming for today is end. So I need to go right now until the next day. Bye bye, guys. No, I'm joking. I'm a silly guy, sorry. Let's go. Tachan. I love this part of this kind of processes. Oh. Definitely I need tweezers, nice tweezers for this kind of tasks. Okay, I'm noticing that this central area is very empty of detail. So I think I can make something about that. So as I said before, always you can fix whatever you want. Okay. I'm picking some of the pieces of the paper, and in this way I could apply some quick details onto the design. Nice. And last but not least, I will be making this. And okay, I didn't mention before, but it's very important to use masking tape of quality. Don't earn money on bad masking tape, because this will ruin your work. Bad masking tape will leave some glue on the surface and make some weird could lift the paint even from the surface. So I must to say that you need good masking tape. Okay, so I will use a little bit of blue, very quick. I want to add some final details right now after this step, because it's not finished, of course. Okay, nice. I'm aiming to some areas, and I'm not covering everything again, okay? And this is something nice about the iris. You can aim with them. And especially the Iwata irises are very precise. So take advantage of these kind of things. I think I'm ready to go. Nice. Now I like way more the results. Nice. Let me retouch a little bit, some areas. Okay, guys, so I think is the work on the stencils, I think it's called. Jaja, ¿qué tal, Dani? Muchas gracias. Menudo crack el Dani. The work with the stencils, I think, is done. And now I will apply some noise. Let me check how it looks with the miniature itself, okay? So you can start to see the results, and you can imagine that Wolverine will be yellows, and this color I think fits perfectly the color scheme for the miniature. Nice, nice, nice. I like it. Okay. Qué grande eres, Dani. Okay, guys. So after that, now I need to clean the areas. No needed to say that I will be doing the pretty same that I did before, very quickly. And don't forget to make more carefully cleaning after your painting session, okay? Okay, I will be using a little bit of alcohol, and it's done. Okay, ready. And now I want to bring you another trick or another tip that probably you haven't seen before on miniatures. I saw the idea is very common to make these kind of approaches in canvases and so on. I take a lot of inspiration on canvases, and okay, this kind of art I think is very suitable for all little things. Okay, so as I always searching for different approaches on miniatures, and of course this is something very common to make in, I think, sheets is called or something like that, but also in canvases, as I said before. And okay, those are stamps which are made of silicone. Okay, this is the format. I have used this before. And okay, you put the paint and you can stamp this pattern onto the surfaces. Okay, this is very suited for flat surfaces, and in my miniatures, the flat surfaces means backdrops. Of course, guys. Maybe you haven't noticed this backdrop before, but you can check it right now, and this is full of this noise. Okay, and okay, you can see very subtle, but is making his work. These patterns made with the stamps I saw before. Okay, Sometimes in the subtle things is where the details remains, and of course this backdrop have some of details because this is not made with an stencil, this is drawn, but there is a school in the eye as is designed by Adrian Smith in the World Project of Hate. Okay, so this is why this stamp is ready. Okay, so in my backdrop right now, I think no, I don't need too much noise, but this kind of dots, that, as I said before, is very related with the comics. So I think this could fit, or maybe this one could fit, or I don't have tons of stamps, but these two are okay. Maybe this one, or even this one, I don't know, but okay, I'm not sure, but let's try this one for example, and other one more teeny, this one for example. Nice, I think could be nice, this one. Okay, so who I use this? Have you ever used these stamps? Okay, it's very easy. You can use directly with the hand, but with these applicators, you can fix this to the applicator. Okay, is glued to this because the silicone. Okay, and now you can apply the stamp on your design or on your designs. Okay, so the only thing that I need is paint, and I will be using for example, white paint or very light blue. More than white is better, I think. So I will be mixing white and blue to obtain a very light blue. And it's important to not dilute this mix at all, okay? We need thick paint. Okay, I have blue on the palette. It will be enough. Okay, enough. I will be mixing the paint right now and see that with the blue, which I have already applied on the palette, is enough. I've made two colors, one darker than the other, and I will be using both of them, I think. I'll need to try it. So, to apply this paint onto the stamp, I will be using a sponge, okay? A flat sponge is better rather than applying the paint with the stamp directly. So I will be using, for example, this one first. Okay, I need more paint, and I need to be quick with this, okay, because the paint dries so fast right now, and now I need to stamp it. Wow, it's dirtier than I expect. Probably I need to apply more paint on the stamp. Let me redo the mix a little bit, so I have thicker paint and more paint to apply on the stamp. Let's try this right now. Nice. And repeat. Okay, Not so subtle, but okay, could work. It's dried already now. Okay, I find that the results are okay, but maybe way dirtier than I want. Okay, I need to charge more paint. Let's try another stamp. Where is the little one? I will be trying this one. Where it is? This one. Okay, this is a smaller pattern, which could be even better, I think. And let me try it. A little bit of white is needed. I expect more better results for these patterns. And okay, maybe if I want something more clear, I think I'll need another stamps, or maybe I'll need to make it by hand. It's not a problem at all. Okay, let's try it. Okay, better. But the results, okay, I prefer the other one. More clear, more clean, I think. So I can't retook a little bit with the brush to fix some of the results. Okay, it will take some time to fix that. It's a pity because I tried to make it work, but not always things goes fine. And this is something that, okay, maybe some of you will like the results. Okay, I don't know if for some of you is okay. Okay, keep it as it is. But for me, I maybe prefer something more clear, more clean even. So I think the better thing for obtain these results maybe is drawing by hand, dot by dot. It's not as difficult as it sounds, okay? So what do you think? You will keep it as it is, or you will be retouching these dottings things? What question? Okay, so let me retouch it quickly because I want to show you how to retouch this kind of things and okay, get back to some results. And it is very easy because we need to apply the same steps as before. Let's mask the area. For example, like this. I need to say that sometimes making these adjustments, we reach to other results than expected, but at the end of the process, we like more the new results. So don't hesitate to try different things. I have tried before these stamps and okay, they work for me because at the end I think the noisy thumb or the hate miniatures are more suited for these rough, nice. I think. Okay. Okay, I'm almost ready for a quick fix so you can see how to make it. Yep, pretty much the same thing. So I will be charging in my iris, this time a dark color. It's not bad at all. I'm starting to see it with other eyes, and okay, it's not bad, but it's not perfectly good. Okay. I don't know, what do you think? Okay, so I will be mixing a dark color for fixing that. I will be using the exact same colors as before, the dark blue and the medium blue. Now I need thick paint because I want to cover, okay, the texture. I don't want to show too much texture on there. So this is the time that, okay, I'm knowing that I could obstruct the iris, but I can assume this thing. Okay. It's curious because with some irasing on there, the results are less evident and are not bad right now. But definitely I need to cover a little bit the texture, too much. I must admit that these kind of things creates me some talk. And okay, I will be blurring at all, definitely the texture. I'm happy right now. Okay, Alice, no worries. Always you can check the rest of the video on YouTube, as you know. So thank you so much for being there again, and enjoy it. Enjoy it. The walk with the dogs. I will be doing the same right now with mine. Lovely guys, the dogs. Okay, guys. So this is my fixing, my quick fixing. And okay, the results are slightly different, of course. But I think I can live better right now with these results. Okay. We could repeat the process as many times as we want until we create the results desired. So I hope that you can see the many possibilities that you have painting this kind of thematic, I think, or better said, conceptual backdrops. Okay, I love to make these kind of things as well, and I hope that you throw to the pool with these kind of backdrops as well. So let me create some lights. I'll make it right now in some way the opposite. For example. And I will be adding some white to create some reflections. So I will be using the best white I can recommend to you for eyebrushing is this one. Okay, many streamings using that, so always I will be recommending this white because his power of coverage, the finish, and his luminosity. It's true that this kind of paint needs to be diluted because if not, will be obstructing the iris too easily. Hey bro, hey, thank you so much. Sometimes when the eyebrows is starting to obstruct, it's better to stop and clean the eyebrows. I don't have the time right now to clean, so I will be playing a dangerous game right now. Nice. I'm applying now little retouches, and at the end these flares of light, let's call it in this way, will create a sensation of luminosity in the backdrop. Okay, something like that. Of course, this luminosity is created in the center of the backdrop, not in the boundaries, which I have applied my darkest colors. Okay, guys. So I have shown to you the basic steps for creating a conceptual backdrop like that, so you can replicate these things, and of course take your time to make the different steps so you can obtain even better results. I think for me the The painting session will be longer. I'll need to retweet for sure these results, but I think I'm run out of time for this day. So I hope you have enjoyed the session, and I have talked about different things. Remember the brushes from Squidmar. We will be trying them in future live streamings. And of course, remember that this weekend I will be on Warsaw on the Contrast Festival Miniatures show. So I hope to see you there. So if you are around there, please come and say hi. Okay, guys. So let me make a ride so you can continue with the nice painting evening, and let me look for something to make the ride. Okay. Okay, I have seen some good friends over there, and I'll make the ride towards their channel. So say hi and enjoy the evening with Paladines de Terra. Is a channel which is in Spanish, but I think you will be enjoying, of course, the things that are talking about. It's about the future of Warhammer. So enjoy the evening, mates. Guys, thank you to be there again. Bye bye.